What's up, YouTube? This is Latiana. I'm here with Chris. We're here representing thefreshfocus.com, which you definitely should subscribe to our blog. This is our first video, and we're just gonna give you a couple of things, firstly, that we don't get, and we may get into some more interesting things later on.
So you want to go first, or?
You can go first, because,
Okay. Well, one of the things that I really don't understand, well, people, is Nicki Minaj. Um, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person that feels like that. Um, Nicki Minaj, wow. The characters and wow.
like with her, she could be understandable if she picked one of her many plethora of personalities and just stuck to one. There's the Barbie, then there's the gangster, and then there's Roman, which if I see another album from Roman, I'm gonna snatch off that lace
The
front wig.
Rio. The Rio.
Anyways, I don't get her. I don't understand why she does what she does. She used to be motivational at one point
She
in
used to be able to
time,
rap.
and now she just kind of blows, and not in a good way.
She probably does that too, though.
Maybe.
Okay. Number two, things that we don't understand. Girls who have weave, but it looks plastic.
It comes in a pack. Pretty sure it's like 99 cents or something. I'm not sure because this is real. And it shines. If you shine a light on it, it kind of glistens back to you. You might want to wear shades to like block the glare from your
I think it
eyes.
might isn't made out of plastic.
It's synthetic. If you heat it up, it will melt
And then they get colors like red
and
and
probably catch on fire.
orange and
Purple. And you know who I have to blame to this?
Nicki
Nicki Minaj.
Minaj.
You see, it goes back to the beginning. You know, it's all wrapped in one. It's the hood rats taking over the world.
Number three, things that we don't understand. People who put their lives on Facebook and Twitter.
And then complain that everybody's in their business.
I think that's kind of self-explanatory, but it's just really annoying when you go on Facebook and then give me an example.
Let's just say, for instance, somebody's in a really bad relationship every other day, and they choose to tweet to Facebook and Instagram and Tumblr and
WordPress.
you get the point that I'm getting at. They hate them. They're not shit. They're never gonna be shit, and they really are just gonna do better and look out for themselves and their 17 kids.
But they're still with them,
Now,
mind you.
that's one day. The next day, I love my baby. We're never gonna break up. F all you haters. First of all, it's kind of hard to hate on something that's not really there in the first place. And secondly, if your relationship is that bad, sweetheart, I really feel like the millions of people on the internet don't care, because I clearly don't.
I don't. Nobody really cares. I mean, unless you're just nosy, and then there's people that are nosy, but
And nosy people don't care either. They just need something to talk about because their life sucks.
number four, people who do stupid shit and then they're shocked by the conclusion. Like, I mean, perfect example. They rob a bank and then they rob a corner store and they put the video on YouTube and then they find out that the police are like knocking at their door and then they're in jail and now they're shocked like, wow, how did this happen?
Or they stomp a bitch out with him and his homeboys and then wonder why the police are coming after you. I mean, hey.
Or they go and raw dog in it and then catch a disease and then wonder,
How'd that happen?
how did it happen?
Or you sleep with multiple men and you have a child and you have no clue who your baby's father is.
And then get mad at people who claim they're not the father.
Bitch, you weren't the only one he was fucking. And you. Don't get me started.
5. World Star Hip Hop. Even though, I mean, we all love World Star Hip Hop.
I don't support it. I never will. I've never been on the website ever in my entire life, and I will not. And I hope you get shut down.
I mean, I love World Star Hip Hop. I'm sure, the rest of you guys love it. It's the best place to go, and you want to see fuckery. But at the same time, I don't understand it, and I feel personally that like the devil runs World Star Hip
It's
Hop.
gonna cause the end of the world.
It is. I mean, they're going to videotape the end of the world, put on World Star Hip Hop.
And laugh
While
about
the
it.
end of the world is going on, people are going to be watching it.
Like, hey, my nigga, it's the apocalypse. Everybody finna die. You see this right here?
Go to World Star Hip Hop. It's going to be on Facebook, and
It'll be there. Like, I mean, I enjoy watching the ratchets of the world because I myself am not about that life. I've never been about ratchet life. I never could be about ratchet life. Even if I tried, I'm not good at it. So it's entertaining, but it's gonna cause the end of the world. And if not the end of the world, no more black people.
Either that or when I have a kid, I think it's going to be the end of the world.
That's my juice.
Number 6, liars. I think we all hate liars unless you are a liar. Then you probably can tolerate them.
And liars think they're the realest things ever.
They do. And liars are the main ones that talk about, don't be around me if you fake, blah, 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 blah. But
I have a perfect example. I have an acquaintance. She is a pathological liar. She lies about everything. Her hair could be red and she'll tell you that it's brown. Just happened to be discussing certain situations and she tells me that she's in a relationship with a mutual friend of mine. Not that I care, because it's really none of my business because I didn't ask. But I run into this mutual friend and me just asking, oh, how are you and so-and-so doing? How's that going? And I get the stank face. Yeah, he didn't know who I was talking about at all. I had to explain what she looked like a good 4 times before he finally was like, oh, her. He caught the head after the club. They went to Denny's, and that was the end of that story.
and she probably paid for it.
I'm not going to comment. She did.
Number 7, people that perpetrate. Now this goes hand in hand with liars because when you perpetrate, you pretty much are lying. But now I have a good story for this. I know, not even an acquaintance, not anymore. But he just let me tell you something. If the only time you're balling is when you get a refund check from either the government or from school, you're not a baller. That's not balling. That's having a refund check, and it's going to probably be gone.
It's that good old government assistance.
Exactly. That's not balling. That's perpetrating. And we don't like that.
Just like the previous story I just told, she perpetrated and said that she was just in this loving relationship, and it just turns out that she
just sucked his dick.
Very well. I mean, it's none of my business.
Well, not even that good if he ain't remember.
Oh, it was very well. He just didn't remember who the bitch was. He remembers the head, but not the girl.
This one, you gotta kind of explain it. When the girls wear the weave and it's like a V, like an upside down V.
The invisible part, ladies. Okay, what I'm gonna try to explain here, because I've never had one personally, but if you can see exactly where that track is and where your scalp is supposed to be, that's not invisible because I can see it, and clearly that's not supposed to be like that.
The last one that we're going to talk about is parents that let their kids do anything and everything.
This is reason 152, I believe, on my list of why I'm never having kids. You ever see a kid in a grocery store with their mama or somebody that's supposed to be acting as their mother, and say he asks for some cereal? The mama says no. My child would say nothing. This child decides he wants to knock off every box of cereal on my aisle and anything else because he said no about the cereal.
Mind you, the parent, she's looking, And she's probably like 20, 21, maybe. She's just looking like
Titarius, you better stop it right now. I'm so sorry about this, guys. I apologize. He was not like this when he was in the car. He knows better. Bitch, he don't know better. Because if he knew better, he would not be in the grocery store knocking off all the cereal. Now you gotta buy it. You know you don't have that much food stamps. You know you just came in there for some milk and some bread and some cheese. And don't play with me. I can't. I won't. I will not.
We don't have to. This concludes our first video. Like we said, check out our website, thefreshfocus.wordpress.com, and follow us on Twitter. Mine is Chris Redfield.
And mine is twitter.com/La Vida de la Tiana, LAVIDALATNINA.
And we will put that stuff at the bottom of the more info box. And we'll be making more videos soon.